The Poet X, written by Elizabeth Acevedo.
I confess as a teenager, I didn't like poetry like a lot of teenagers do. Just wasn't my jam. However, when I entered my 40s, loved poetry. It spoke deep to my soul because, as it turns out, 40-year-olds kind of are like teenagers because they're trying to figure out what they want to do with the rest of their life because they're in the middle of their life and things have changed. Your children have gone off to college. You don't know what you're going to do with the rest of your life. And so it speaks to those things about who I am, who do I want to be, and what are these feelings inside of me. And Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo really speaks to those things to me, even as a 45-year-old.
Ziamora lives in a tough world where she has to protect herself physically from bullies and boys, and often grown men, who feel they believe they have the right to touch her just because she has fully developed hips and breasts. Mommy always asks her why she can't be like her twin, obedient, compliant, and religiously devoted. What Ziamora can't tell her is that she has to be tough so that she can defend her brother who is homosexual in a community that does not accept homosexuality. Both Ziamora and Mami are strong-willed, passionate, and unable to communicate with each other. Mami's passion is religion. X's is poetry and exploration. Mami sees X's questions about religion a rejection of her and the sacrifices she made for her daughter. X sees Mami's harsh inability, which reflects an older, religious immigrant viewpoint, to let X find her own way as a rejection of her daughter. They eventually, painfully, learn to talk with one another. Ziamora doesn't have the easy acceptance of religious faith that those around her do. Sometimes she literally fights against these strictures, other times she shrinks herself to fit others' expectations. Her English teacher invites her to join a poetry club, and it is here that Ziamora finds people who welcome her as she is, and she finds people willing to stand by her side. She learns to accept herself.
The protagonist Ziamora's emotions and passions and longings are not just for her. They are universal and we can all learn from them and grow from them. And I hope you enjoy this book as much as I did.